Folks, welcome back to my channel once again. My name is Justice and this is Mr. J Graphics. On this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to design a church poster. Without much further ado, let's jump right into the Photoshop. I'm actually using Photoshop 2020 here, so I'm going to don't forget that I'm trying to download 2022, but it seems it's not working for me, so I have to go ahead and use 2020. Now after you switch, I'm going to maintain 20 by 20 and I'll press create. Once I'm done, I'll go ahead for rectangle and draw from right here to this place like that. Okay, now I'm going to change in the color to black because I'm in love with black these days. Okay, this is okay for me. Now what I'm going to do is there is this background sketches I downloaded. I'm going to use them, so I'll come right here, download. Now I'm going to use this one. Okay, then click and drag in here like that. Okay, let me make this remove the link in there. This is how you prefer your design should be, so just how to take my time. And I'm going to create clipping mask, so I'll right click here and just tap on it, create clipping mask. So definitely this background will go inside the shape in here. Now I'm going to decrease the opacity to something like that. Okay, this is okay for me. And now I'm going to rasterize this. If I don't rasterize it, I want to create effect for the shape. Okay, so if I don't rasterize it, the effect cannot take place on Photoshop. So anytime if you want to apply any effect on a shape, you must first of all rasterize it before you can apply the effect. So I'm going to create a noise. I'll go to filter. Right from filter, I'll come down to noise. Okay, I think this is okay for me. And now here we go. Here we go. So that's what I'm actually going to do now. After that, I'm going to bring in okay, so I'm going to remove the white down there. I'm going to use magic eraser. I'll just click on it and it's going to remove. Here too, I'm going to remove it. Then click and drag into my to my work. Let me link in. Just click on the link so that I can increase or decrease the size. Now I'm going to type in, there is a Power Giant Embassy. So I'm going to type in, get some font which is visible, and then I type Power Giant Embassy. Okay, so Power Giant Embassy. I'm going to change the color to white so that it can become visible, right? Let's go to characters, and I'm going to close the space in there. Let me change it to white so that you can see that very clearly. Okay, so the type of font I'm using is I'm using this, the type of font I'm using, okay? I'm using this font, Book Antiquae. It's a font. I think it's one of the oldest fonts, okay? So it's a default font on the machine. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to type in the title for the program. I'm going to type singles. Then I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to change the font to, there's this font I downloaded, so I'm going to use that. I downloaded it, so I'll make sure I leave the link in the description below so that you can download it yourself. I'm going to close the space a little bit. Yeah, something like that. After that, I'm going to type in as a singles. We're creating a singles on a special date. So a single conference. I think that is what I'm actually that's the theme. Let me change the font to Edward. Okay, so the font to Edward. Oops, sorry for that. I'm going to change in, I want to image it, so So I'm going to image the whole thing. Okay, then give out, so image, where is image? Okay, now let me group them. So I'll click and drag them to the group folder, then I'll press Ctrl E on my keyboard. Now I have merged it. Then let's give out a color. Okay, so I think this color is okay, but I don't prefer this one, so I'm going to use a color which I prefer. This and that. Okay, so this is what I think I prefer to use in here. All right. This is what I actually prefer to use it. So I prefer to use these colors. Let me see if I can give out a shadow. I'm just trying to, if the shadow will make it. Is the shadow okay? No, it's not. Oh, okay, so I'm going to end it here. Now I'm going to create a pattern background for this place. So I'll go in here, then draw. I'm going to change the color to white, kind of ash color. Then I'll come down to FX, find pattern overlay. Now this is what I'm using. I'm using this one, all right, this pattern right here. And now after that, this is the scale. So if you want it to be bigger or smaller, that's how you're going to do it. Now I'm going to create layer and go for my brush tool, increase it a little bit. Now I'm going to increase a little bit and then create a white color in here to make it nicer for me. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap in the date. I'm going to use the name, the font name Montserrat. I'm going to type in the date in here. Oops, I need to change the color to black. Then type in the date. Let's say this work is not actually a payment work. Okay, I'm doing this for the sake of the tutorial. So I'm just putting up any date. Let's say Friday. Friday 17th. 17th to 19th. Friday. Okay, so let's say 19th will be Sunday. So 17th, right? 19th. Okay, now I'm going to increase it. Make it okay, let me make it 17 rather. Okay, then use June or July. Okay, let's go with July. So July is okay. Now let's go for the venue. So Wesley, this is my church. Wesley Cathedral. Wesley Cathedral, Wesley Methodist Cathedral, right? So I'm going to decrease the size. Wesley Cathedral, then comma, opposite Malcolm. So that is the landmark for everybody who is trying to come down. Will definitely see where it is. So I'm going to increase this a little bit, and I'm going to close the space in there. So now I'm going to decrease the size so that it can fix in here. All right, now I'm going to decrease the size of this to, let's say, okay, now I'm going to draw a rectangle right here and place then I have to change the color. Let me make it let me create red gradient for that. So then I'm going to change the color from black to white and see what's going to happen. After that, I'm going to press number 9 on my keyboard. You see, when you click the numbers, the font fades and the deeper light begins to come. So I need this 0, this is 9, so I prefer the 9 one. I'm going to center align it to fix in like that. Now I'm going to write in the dates, the time. The time is you type in first service. First service is 7 o'clock. AM to 9:30 AM, like that. So I'll decrease it a little bit. Then I'll type in the second service. The second service to second service start from 9:30 AM to 12 o'clock AM, 12 o'clock PM. So let me increase it to fix in here like that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to change the font, this one to, let's say, okay, semi-bold. That's okay. Then change this one to semi-bold as well. Okay, so how does it? It's looking nice and cute, right? Now we are going to type in the speakers. So there is this work that I did. So I'm going to get rid of this. Change this ones to black. Then drop them down here one by one. And then this one too will come. Okay, so I'm going to now get speaker. I'm going to change the font to semi-bold. And then change the guest title. Let me cruise it a little bit, right? Now press 9 on my keyboard. Press enter, speaker. Speaker, semi-bold. Change the color to it's right here. So now I'm going to write the theme. So the theme for the program I'm going to change the corners. And then change the font to caps lock. Now I'm going to change the color to red. Should I say red? Let me see if it's going to, when I place it in the white, is it going to be visible? You see, when you are placing anything on a background and you see it's not visible, it's better you don't place it in there at all. All right. So now then I'm going to type in as I said, this is not, I'm just doing this for the sake of this tutorial. So come and meet the right come and meet someone that you have been someone that you have been looking for. So this is how I'm going to this is going to be the let me change the font size. I mean, it's a style. That is what I decided to do it. Okay, so once you are designing, don't be confused like why the other font is bigger than. That is what I choose to do. I think that's what I just feel like, let me do it this way. All right, so don't be confused that okay, so this is my, let me divide the page. Okay, so that I can replace this. I have to make sure everything be in the rightful order. Okay, now let me bring in this one as well. Let me duplicate this and drop it down in here. Okay, so here we go. I mean, this is something simple that I decided to create to show you. So wherever you are, if today be your first time in here, kindly do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. And also you can also follow us on Instagram, Mr. J Graphics. You can also follow us on Instagram, Mr. J Graphics. Okay, I'm going to spread this. Okay, so this one will come here, and let me see if I can change the color. Let me change the font style to, okay. So I think we are done for the day, and thank you so much for being here. Please do me a favor, subscribe and kindly share this video if you find it very helpful. Try to share it to someone, and let's go. All right, see you in my next video. All right, I hope this is helpful to you.